welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you my ace submission that has returned to me. It arrived for me yesterday, so I'm doing this week's video based around that, just to show you what grades we got. If you saw my previous video, I did go through with you the cards that I sent away, and I'll be showing you what grades I got now they have returned. So if you haven't already checked out, check that one out first and then come back to this video. As you can see, my backdrop is looking a bit different, so my shelves have arrived. I put them together yesterday, so I have started filling them up. I'm just trying to work out where I want things to go, so I will be doing a tour with you very soon. I'm also going to be running a giveaway, so I will explain to you what that's going to be. So let's get into the video. So as you can see, these are the ace slabs that have come back to me. So we'll go through them one by one. I'll just move them to the side for now, and then we can go through with what grades we got. So I'm going to try and cover the grade up before I show you. So this is the first card that came back to me. So this is the Mega Blastoise EX from Evolutions. So I thought this card would have got about an 8 or a 9. And it did come back as a 9. So on this one I went for the colour match label rather than anything fancy. This isn't really a card that means that much to me, but I wanted to get it graded just to see what we could get back. So I'm not really sure why it got a 9. I can't see any problems with regards to this card. I did inspect the cards on the last video just to show what condition they were in. So yeah, this one's come back as a 9, but I do like the colour matching to the card. You can see the little pink bits, and then you've got the blue bits, so they've matched it that way, which is really nice. I might put this up for sale, I might not keep this. It's just a card that I won in an auction, and I thought I would send it away to see what grade we got. So that's the first one. So the second one that's come back was my Jungle Holo. This is the Vaporeon card. So this card is from 1999. It's from the Jungle set. The holo is pretty scratched on this card, but the rest of the card was in good condition. I was expecting about a 5 for this card, and it came back a 6. So I'm happy that it came back a grade than one grade higher than what I thought it was going to come back as. But the rest of the card is okay. There's a little bit of whitening in that top corner there, but other than that, the rest of the card is okay. But like I said, the holo is pretty scratched. You can probably see it as I angle it. You'll see the scratches and that on the holo. So it has come back a 6, but this is one that I'm just going to keep in my collection. I'm probably going to, I have got more Jungle Holos that I will probably send off in the future, but I thought I would do this one because this is my favourite holo from that collection. So I will be keeping this one for my set. I'll lay them out there so we can see them. So the next card that we came back is this Gulpin from Stellar Miracle. So this is going to be the giveaway card that I'm going to be giving away when I get 100 subscribers. So if you haven't already, please hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I will be running this giveaway for YouTube for hitting 100 subscribers, and I will also be running it on Instagram. So if you don't already follow me, please check out my Instagram. It's at PokeChristina. I'll leave the link in the description. If we can get my followers up to 100, my subscribers up to 100, I will be giving this away. So this came back as a 10, so I'm going to be giving this away to one of you guys. This is just a pretty cool card. It's got the colour match label again, so it's got the... Oh no, this isn't the colour match label, sorry. This is the one that matches the card. So the pattern of that goes up into the card, which is really nice. So please, like I say, subscribe, and I will be giving this away to one of you guys. So this card I thought would come back as a 10. There's nothing wrong with it at all, but I thought I'd add it in. So I have a givey to 1. Oh, I just showed you this one. So this is the Mimikyu V. Special art from Brilliant Stars. It came back in near mint to mint in an 8. There are a couple of white, I think that's like a little white dot at the top there. Other than that, I can't really see why this got such a quite a low grade, unless the centering isn't right or the surface of the card's not right, because I know that you get marked down quite a lot for that. So there's a little tiny white dot there, but other than that, I think this card actually looks okay. So I was kind of shocked when I saw that it came back an 8. But this will be kept in the collection anyway. I really like Mimikyu, and when I did the video showing you what I was going to send, it was around Halloween, so I thought this would be a nice Halloween-y card to send away. So the next card, which is a big card that I had in my collection, which I sent away, was this CoroCoro Mew. So I didn't think this would come back at all with a very good grade. I was expecting it to be a 5, between a 5 and a 6, and as you can see here, there are 2 little dents on there, which I did show you from the last stream. But this is a card that I've had in my collection for a while, and I really do like Mew, and I just love how sparkly and glittery this card was. So I will send it away, and I wanted to protect the card, so I thought I'd slab it just so it would be protected. It has come back a 5, which is okay, because I did expect it to be about a 5 or a 6. I wasn't really too sure. So I will try and get this card in a higher grade. This is just a card that I picked up from an auction. I knew that it was damaged when I got it, but I just really wanted to add it to my collection because I've wanted this card for so long. So other than that, the rest of the card is perfectly fine. It is just that indentation here, really. And I mean, if it didn't have that, it probably would have been like a 9 contender. So I'm quite happy with the grade that one came back as. So next up, we've got the Anonymous V from Lost Origin. So this was a pretty card that I found. I thought I'd send it for grading. It's not really worth anything, so I thought I would just send it for grading. I have gone for the basic label again. So it's come back in a 9. And I think it's come back in a 9 because of the centering. This side is much bigger than this side, but it's graded. So, I mean, I might sell this one on. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not going to be keeping all of these. I will sell some of them on. But yeah, that's that one. I can go there. The next card to come back is this Castform Special Art from Lost Origin. So this was another Halloween one that I wanted to send away, being it was the time I did the video and I wanted a couple of Halloween-y cards. So that's the reason why I sent this one away. I do like the Lost Origin trainer galleries as well, and this is one of my favourite ones from the Lost Origin trainer galleries. This has come back a 9, and I'm still not sure why. There's no damage or anything. The only thing I can think of is that the centering is off, because everything else with regards to the card looks absolutely fine. But I mean, it might be off left to right. But I just think it's a really nice card. And then we've got the Pikachu Galarian Gallery, which is, this is number 30 out of 70. So this is from the Crown Zenith collection. One of my favourite Galarian Galleries from the set. It's Pikachu flying down, and you've got all of the other Galarian Galleries as well, like the Railu, the Bidoof. They all go together and they make a picture, is what I like about this set. So this one has come back an 8, so near mint to mint. I thought this would have been more of a 9, but it's come back an 8. I kind of wish that you had like a breakdown from Ace where it tells you what is actually wrong with the cards to like how they're graded, but I'm guessing they don't do that. This is my first Ace submission, so I've just gone with it and just sent some cards off just to see what grades that we get back. So nothing too crazy with this one, which is okay. So the next one that we got back was the Furious Fist Dragon EX from 2014. I will be selling this one. This isn't really one, I haven't got anything else in my collection. I did win this one for £1 on an auction, so it wasn't an expensive card at all. But I think it's about £4 or £5 it's worth, so it's not really worth too much. Now it's graded. It's come back in an 8, so near mint to mint. I did win this on an auction, like I said. There's obviously something wrong with it. I think the corners aren't very rounded. I know that's one thing that they look for. And there's a couple of white dots at the top there, so that's why it's come back as an 8. I've just gone for the basic label again, so I haven't paid anything extra for this one. And I just do like how his eye is glistening there on the card. So yeah, that one's come back. So the next one that's come back to me is this Stella Crown Squirtle Illustration Rare. So I did add 2 extra cards into the Ace submission. Originally it was going to be 2 less, and then I ended up pulling this card and another one from the set, and I've pulled them twice now. So I've got 2, one each of them in my binder, and then I've sent each of these away. So I'll show you what the other one is in a moment. You can probably guess though, because they do match. So I have gone for the custom label where the artwork matches the cards. I think they've done a pretty good job with that. So this card come back as a 9, a mint 9. I am a little bit disappointed with this card coming back into a 9, because this is one of the ones that I was really hoping to get a 10 in, and there's 2 more that I was hoping to get a 10 in as well. So I really wanted a 10 in this one. This card I have pulled twice, which I'm quite surprised about, and this has got to be one of my favourite artworks. This goes with the Bulbasaur and the Charmander, they all go together. I have put a picture on my Instagram recently of all 3 of them together, and they look pretty smart, so if you haven't already, go check it out. But yeah, it came back in a 9. I can't really see why it's a 9. I thought this was a 10 contender. I mean, if there's anything that you guys can spot on these cards that I haven't seen, feel free to leave it in the comments box below. I will be interested to know if there's anything that you spot that I haven't already seen. So yeah, this one's come back a 9. So this is the other one that's come back to me, like I say again. So it's the Bulbasaur. You guessed right if you guessed the Bulbasaur. So this is also from the Stella Crown. This is the illustration rare. I had 2 spare of these, so I thought I would get them sent away. So I'm very happy that this one came back a 10. So I was hoping that the other one would be a 10 as well, but this one's come back a 10. So I am happy that this one has come back a 10. And this one was really, really pristine. But even when I compare the 2 together, maybe the border on that one isn't as good as the border on this one, but they both look very similar to me. So I'm really not sure why it has come back a 10. But I've also gone for the custom label again, so you can see the window comes up into the label. And I think Ace are smashing it with their custom labels. So it's an additional £3 per card, but I definitely think it is worthwhile. So we've got the Bulbasaur in a 10. So this is one that I will be keeping in my collection, and I will try and send another one of these off to see if I can get a 10. And then once I do, I will be selling that one. So the next card that I've come back is the big pull from Twilight Masquerade that I did for my booster box. So if you haven't already seen it, there is a video that I did a few weeks ago where I opened a Twilight Masquerade booster box up, and I did pull the Greninja. So this card alone is quite expensive. Twilight Masquerade is becoming more and more pricey because of this card and everyone wants it. I was a bit shocked that I pulled it. I didn't realise what I pulled until afterwards, and I didn't realise how much the value of this card was. So this card has come back in a 9, and I am a little bit disappointed. I really wanted a 10, not because of how much it's worth, I just wanted to have a 10 in my collection. I will be keeping this even though it is in a 9. I mean, I might try and upgrade. I was debating whether to crack it out and send it off to PSA to see whether I could get a 10 in the card. But I haven't yet quite decided if I'm going to do that. So I've gone for the custom label again on this card. So you can see that it has got the colour, the picture has gone up into the label. So I'm really happy with how the label looks. And this is one that I will be displaying for sure. But yeah, it's a really nice card. I can't see anything wrong with the back of it. I thought everything was in good condition. I was really excited to have this one back, but then I saw it was a 9. I was a little bit disappointed, but it is what it is, I suppose. But we pulled it and I've got it in a 9, so it's not too bad. So second from last, I have got is this Mewtwo promo from KFC. It's a special campaign that they did from 2020. This has come back an excellent mint 6. And I wasn't really sure why. This card hasn't got any damage at all on it. I can't see anything wrong with it. Maybe the centering. I just feel like it's been marked a really, really low grade. Like I say, I kind of wish that they told you like what the problems were with the cards. I mean, not in too much detail, just be like, give you like a mark out of 10 for each thing, like surface corners and things like other grading companies do. But yeah, that's come back at a 6, which I suppose is okay. I mean, it's one that I'm going to keep in the collection. I have got all of the KFC promos. I might get the other ones graded as well to see what they come back as. But this is just one for the collection. Really, it's not really anything special to me. It's just nice to have in the collection. And then last but not least, we have the 151 Hyper Rare Pokey Switch. So I've gone for the custom label again, which the background matches the label, which is really, really nice. So this one has come back as a 9. And I know the 151 cards can be pretty heavy. I can see there's a white dot in the bottom corner down there, and there is a white dot in the top corner up there. So that's why it's come back as a 9. And I know that they are quite hard to grade. And it's hard to get a 10 in that Charizard as well from the 151. So overall, it didn't do too badly. We got a mixture of 9s, got 2 10s, and then we got a 5, an 8, 1 5 1 8, a 6, or 2 6s, and the rest were either a 9 or a 10. So that's not too bad. So thank you for watching. I will put in the description about the giveaway. But if you really enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.